Please note that this video is sponsored by Viome. More on this later, but click that link in my description box and use my code Taylor110 for $110 off. Let's get into the video. Actively trying to do my saliva sample right now. I have to get to this red line right there. I'm about halfway. I can't count the bubbles. Last one, just finished the blood. Pricked my finger. That wasn't fun. That took me a really long time. I'm trying not to show you those gross things. But basically I just pricked my finger and got some blood in here, mixed it with the little solution they have. And now I have all my samples, all three: saliva, stool, blood, and I'm going to ship it on away. Boom, let's get some results. I'm tired of not knowing what's going on with my body. New week, new vlog, new dog. Hey everyone, what's up YouTube? It's actually Taylor reporting live from her brand new car. This is also not my dog, Tully. This is my best friend's dog. I'm just driving him to my best friend's house and picking us up Chipotle on the way. Ever since I was 16, I've only driven one car, and that was my Volkswagen Jetta. I loved it. It was a great car to me. I just kind of needed something a little bit more snow smart. I am currently using my grandmother's car. Honda CR-V, baby! Let's go! Best car! Sorry, everyone! All right, here we go. Nice. There's a baby. Surprise. Hi, Topa. Okay, pretty boy. Pretty boy. Let's go see mommy. Let's go see mommy. This month, we have committed to Sober October. Now, this was something I've been needing to do for a while. I liked the idea of it more than Dry January, and we're about halfway through. I'm feeling fantastic. I feel like my sleep is really good. I feel like I just have a lot more energy, and I've never really had bad hangovers. Like, that was never a problem of mine that I needed to try and like work through, or that I guess like I really wanted to fix. But overall, I think the biggest thing for me has been the bloating. I carry a lot of that like alcohol weight in my face. I feel like my cheeks look a little bit different. But right now I'm trying this Athletic Brewing Free Wave Hazy IPA. There's three of us doing Sober October right now. My boyfriend and I and our other good friend, also named Taylor. The three of us have been doing reviews on our favorite NA drinks throughout the month, just because it's like kind of a fun, entertaining thing to do. Our favorites are usually like the lightest options. Like the Coors is super good, but the Stella's a little bit weird. Loved the Blue Moon. They put orange peel in it. And then the Athletic one is also fantastic. Okay, guess what? I finally got done. My results are in. So let's look this over. Right on my home screen, I have my Viome app. So based off of all of my gross little samples, here's some of my data. Gut health, not optimal. Cellular and energy efficiency, not optimal. Oh, this isn't looking very good for me. This doesn't surprise me, right? Like, I knew obviously my scores were not going to be fantastic because something's off. Things are good where they are meant to be good, right? We have good oral health, good heart health, good brain health, and my biological age, younger than I actually am. Basically what this means is that we just want your score to be a little bit better, so therefore you're taking better care of your body. It's not like you're in trouble. Follow your recommendations to address your specific concern and to prevent any intestinal permeability, the leaky gut. Bum, bum, bum. And I'm also just obsessed with this page right here where we can just look at all of our different options at the grocery store. You can also filter through this. So let's see, what certain foods should I be minimizing? See, something like cayenne pepper or maybe a lot of spices doesn't surprise me. It's gonna probably give you a little bit more of like that reflex. If I have an upset tummy, the last thing I need is like a level 5 pad thai, you know what I'm saying? Now we go into our action plan. So basically right now, what I need to be doing is avoiding certain foods adding in better antioxidants, and probably even needing or wanting to take some pre and probiotics, some sort of supplement that might just help fill in some nutritional gaps. Okay, so why is this so important to me? I have had such bad gut health problems for the past, I'm gonna say 6 to 7 weeks. It's been relentless and honestly so beyond frustrating. I've talked about this in previous videos and just shared how unmotivating it is to wake up every single morning and just feel absolutely so sick to your stomach. It's frustrating and it's also like confusing. You're like, why is my body revolting against me? I don't even lie, it's been extraordinarily emotional just because I feel like I'm like doing nothing wrong. Like, I'm trying to eat well, I'm trying to exercise, and my body's like, just kidding. So that's when I turned to Viome and I was just wanting answers. I have tried cutting things out of my diet, limiting and increasing movement, meditating, ginger chews, herbal teas, you name it. Every day I would feel defeated and all I would want is answers. But now that I finally have my results in from Viome, I can help my poor little tummy. Viome is an at-home health test that helps you analyze your body to figure out what is best for you and your body. Certain foods you should avoid, certain foods you should prioritize, and in my case, helping to figure out what in the heck might be causing my nausea. I also learned I should be indulging in foods I completely forgot about, like arugula and asparagus and mahi-mahi. Listen, it can be confusing to listen to so much different health advice or just waiting months to see if a diet has worked for you. I am feeling so hopeful right now because I'm taking all of that guesswork away by using Viome. Viome is helping me understand so much more about my body and its makeup and helping me figure out how I can be the absolute best stinking tailor I can be. If you are ready to take control of your gut health and what works for your body, stop doing what I did. Months of trial and error. Viome gives you your results in just weeks. You can use my code Taylor110 to get $110 off of your at-home test kit at the link in my description, tryviome.com/Taylor110. And you'll discover the foods and habits that help you feel your best. Come on now, head to that link in the description, use my code, and start your journey today. Speaking of which, let's start my journey because we've got a lot of work to do. Finally doing the part that I actually kind of hate the most, the grocery shopping. My goal is to obviously grab a bunch of things that are going to be good for my tummy, good for my gut. I'm really just going to be using the app. I keep squinting so bad. I'm just going to be using the Viome app to get me some good ideas for ingredients and things. I'm going to kind of go for a lot of like superfoods that I feel like I've been missing in my diet, even when it comes down to fruit. Sometimes I think back into my day and I'm like, did I eat something fresh? Did I eat something that wasn't frozen or brown? It's bad. And I know I've been like trying to give myself a bit of a blander diet right now, but I'm over that. And I want to work on fixing the gut, like from the inside out, as it should be. You guys know me though, like I'm just not a meals girl. I don't sit down and cook meals. So I can't be like going in there to buy ingredients. Whereas I feel like a lot of other people might have success with that situation. Because of that, I'd like to strategize. I'm gonna go for things I like, so I'm not wasting money wasting food. For example, Greek yogurt. Always been a staple for me, high in protein, awesome for the gut. Classic answer for me. Cottage cheese, that's another fun one I've kind of like tried to take myself on that journey of, but I'm gonna hold off on that for now. You know, we're gonna stick tried and true, GY, Greek yogurt. I just walk in here keeping my head down, not even paying attention. Find myself in the Christmas aisle. These are some of the best things in the entire world. You can also make them. Freaking love. Right here, I'm already going for a nice little kombucha. What about a little elderberry? No, actually, big fan of these. I'm gonna stick with the ginger because that's best for the tummy. My little city Target doesn't always have my arugula, so I'm gonna go for a 50-50 blend. Get in some spinach and nice leafy greens. I just saw these on my list, and I'm stoked. Grapes are my favorite. Tried and true. Gotta love her. Okay, look at these. I've never bought this before because dragon fruit is so expensive. It's $4.19, which isn't great for the small of a package, but an awesome fruit full of antioxidants. Oh. Come to mama. Oh my gosh. Last one. Let's go. Finally can use that with my sweet potatoes. I'm kind of feeling like grabbed a lot. I just grabbed other random things, but also I can keep grabbing more. I don't want to spend too much money right now. I'm actually just gonna grab one of everything. Let's go. And treat myself to a massage stick. Felt so smart for this, like I was working at Costco or something. Bought one of those bins so I could organize some of our shoes. Upstairs we have cubbies, almost like, it looks like they're children's lockers, and this is all that could probably fit in it. They're so cute, but I need to buy my own grocery bags, that's for sure. Case in point, already broke. Love it. Just made the 40-yard dash to return the shopping cart. Chose to park on the opposite side of the lot, but reframing the mindset into getting more steps. A little step into 22 action, throwback. If you know, and you know. I come in like with an agenda, obviously cold groceries, frozen things, and then my mind is like, wait a minute, we're gonna redecorate where we keep our ski storage, which I'm still gonna do. I feel like I might be going kind of dramatic on the amount of snacks I'm grabbing for like my 3-hour shift right now, but I'm pretty hungry and it's been so frustrating not having an appetite. I really want to lean into the times that I actually do. All right, we're doing a little dragon fruit ratio protein action. I've never tried this protein before. Protein yogurt, Kroger. 28 grams of protein, creamy and delicious. Love trying new things in this large of a quantity. Yogurt's kind of a tricky one. It's like a little bit of a hit or miss. Okay. Hi, gorgeous. She's very clumpy. All right, I did not even measure that out. 2/3 cup. I definitely just gave myself like at least like a cup and a half. So it might be like 45 grams of protein. Maybe I might hold off on this because I just know myself. Adding more dragon fruit though. Nope, not that much. Perfect. Hi. First lick is good. It doesn't have that tartness of the normal Greek yogurt. Vanilla kind of cuts into that. It reminds me a little bit of Oikos actually, or even just like a chill Chobani. I feel like I've also been like moving around way too much today and not had enough water by any means. So I will be doing that. I bring my 32 ounce Nalgene with me to work all the time. It's crazy. I had this like cool idea. Like, what if you brought your water bottle to work? I'm like, you kept it right by you and then you just subconsciously drank it all day long. My idea, no one thought of it. I've been doing really well with my water intake, so you try it out too. So nice and vanilla-y. All right, so I'm gonna take these things, TG, cold to go. Oh, perfect opportunity to add this. I bought myself bee pollen. Do I want to tell this story? I bought myself bee pollen because I saw it on TikTok. Let's just get down to the bottom of it. But I think it was like one of those really like scammy videos where they're like, this is what Victoria's Secret models take. And they had 1 teaspoon of this and it absorbs right up. So I always forget I own this. And I actually do love bee pollen and I think it pairs really nicely with acai bowls, yogurt bowls. Because I'm a snacking monster right now, I'm taking these with me. And that's that. Tummy's feeling good though. Update just on like me and my day. Thanks for asking. Great day. Been really productive. Tummy's feeling all right. Only had a little bit of strain this morning, but it was a little bit weird right after I realized I've only really been downing caffeine, which speaking of, is it absolutely wild to take this with me? It's half full. My body is so sore. Here's our fun little hallway. Feels really long. I just taught my 5th class of the week. Tomorrow was my 6th, which I thought was a lot of classes. And then I looked at Shred 415's corporate Instagram account, and they have instructors that are teaching, I think, 11 classes a week. Granted, it's probably their full-time job. This is like 1 of 4, I think, for me. Whistle while you work. Actually, that's really cool. Let's go. Whistle while you work. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm getting the heck out of here, though. It is Friday. Whoa! I'm ready to start my weekend. Also, selling my car tomorrow, so I'll officially no longer have my old car that I think I've had for, I'm gonna say 8 years. It's a 2016, but I don't think I got it in 2016. I think I got it in like 2018. I don't really remember. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with the car, but of course in the back of my mind, I'm like, but what if it just breaks down the day they buy it and they think I'm a con man? Ah! Some person is literally chirping at me. So fun to be a woman. I just want to get my gas in peace. One last time, I'll start her up. Alrighty. So many memories in this car. So many vlogs, putting the camera right here. I don't mind. I love you, Jenna. My ode to you. My first car. My best friend. Get it done. No? Reporting to you live from the Cracker Barrel.
I'm a dummy.
Coming to you live from my garage. What? We've made our garage into a fun little hangout space. It's very communal. I love it a whole bunch because our friends can just come over here whenever they want, and we just enjoy ourselves out here in the garage. We try to make it last as long as possible. Obviously, when it starts snowing here, it's a little bit colder outside, but honestly, like, we still take full advantage of this room. It's just nice to, I don't know, like, hang out on a couch outdoors. It feels illegal, actually. But I've been kind of losing some steam throughout the day. I was at work for about, I don't even know, like 6 hours this morning. Something crazy. When I shouldn't be there that long. That sounds ridiculous. And yeah, now I've been feeling like so stuck inside. I've just been sitting on my trampoline. So fun. I have friends that will come over here and just sit down and like look up at the sky. And they're like, this is so nostalgic. Because it is. Something about a trampoline just reminds me of, one, never being able to own one as a kid, like just always trying to go to those friends' houses who had them. And then also like all of my friends like breaking a bone on their trampoline, which is probably why my parents didn't let me have one. Yes. I'm a little bit out of commission, and now I'm out of breath. I have to go back to work in like an hour. So I'm just gonna honestly sit out here. I just got this in the mail today. I ordered myself my first ever actual Baggu bag. I have plenty of, not plenty, but I have like 2 or 3 of like these types. But I really wanted the structured bag. I felt like it was about time that I felt like a little bit more of like an organized adult. So I put a bunch of things in smaller form in here. Still fit the deodorant, which was really my biggest concern. Hey everyone, it's me, the pimple-faced freak. I am over at my friend's house right now. I don't know what in the heck is going on with my skin right now. I put on some sunglasses just so I look a little bit more mysterious, but I just all of a sudden was breaking out like crazy, and I remember this happening to me last time, like this fall, kind of going into winter. I think my skin just freaking hates the weather here. Absolutely hates it. It gets way too dry, and then the heat just fluctuates so much in one day. I think it just doesn't know what to do. So I need to overly moisturize, I think is what I'm learning, or else I break out. But I'm over at a coworker's house sitting right now, and I just want to show you her garden because it's one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. If you're into gardening, you will love this. First of all, how picturesque with their Vespa parked right here. Okay, but just so impressive and stunning. And then they have a view of the mountains in the background. Super neat. It's like one of those ones. Let's see how many wood chips I'm gonna get on my socks. It's It's one of those ones you can walk through. Hi, Jojo. Pretty girl. Jojo, come here. Jojo, come here, pretty girl. You got a cute little dog, too. Hi, pretty. Oh, so cool. She just grows absolutely everything and knows a whole lot. I was gonna wait to talk about this for a little bit longer, but it's like the most prevalent thing in my mind right now. Right now, we are about 3 weeks in. We are nearly done with the month, which is so cool. I knew it actually would be kind of difficult because I have a friend group here that I think is really social, but they're social in a lot of ways that is surrounding drinking. And not in a bad way, but maybe we're gonna go to a bar. Why did I just zoom in? We're gonna go to a bar and go play trivia. When you go to a bar, you can't not order things or else it's rude to your waiter. So you're like, yeah, sure, I will have one beer. But I don't need that. You know, I could totally just have a freaking Diet Coke or a plate of fries. Anyways, I think I've just learned this past month, balance is totally fine. It is also okay to like still go out and have a good time when you're sober. I literally went to like 2 concerts and a club sober, had a fantastic time. I don't know, it's silly when you like think like that doesn't even matter, but I don't know, it was a good challenge for myself because it wasn't dry January. It wasn't something everyone does. It was a little bit more like, no, this is a social time of year. Let's put it to the test. I can still be myself and enjoy myself while being sober. And like the other plus sides have been crazy when it comes to all these health benefits. Oh my golly. Try to ignore the wind chimes and the acne as I talk about this, but the health benefits, other than my face right now, clearly have been tremendous. Normally, I see a lot clearer skin when I'm going sober, but I don't know what's happening. Waking up with natural energy, I think is probably one of the best things that I've felt as a result of this. I don't think I'm ever gonna just completely like master my sleep schedule, and I'm not gonna tell you like 1 month that I just have a perfect 8-hour sleep schedule and I just go to bed so easily and I wake up so perfect. That was never gonna be me. But I'd say probably the most evident that other people have noticed is my face, which is actually really wild to think about. I have lost so much fluffiness, puffiness in my face alone. I almost like get sick thinking my face was just puffed up with alcohol. That's all that was. It's like almost embarrassing. That's almost just enough to scare me straight. Anytime I think, you know, I want to have 1 too many drinks out, remind myself that is what my body does. It physically will show me every single sin from the night before. But that's like not completely true. I have lost weight all over. In fact, I'm down like 15 pounds, which is nuts. Now, I will say I know a lot of that is completely attributed to alcohol. I'd say maybe half. That's what I'm gonna give myself. I'd say probably half is alcohol weight. The other half is 2 different things. One, I've been having a whole lot of stomach issues. As I've been outlining and describing, I've been trying to get to the bottom of it, and I know that has caused me to have a crazy decrease in my appetite and also just energy levels. I haven't been able to like exert as much of myself, so I think that's like probably lost a little bit of muscle mass. And then alongside that, I've had to just really step it up at work lately and teach a lot more classes and take a lot more classes, so I know my cardio has been up. So really, like, it's all of the obvious things. It's a calorie deficit with more increased energy output. That's how I lost a lot of weight. All I'm saying is it's embarrassing that really most of that is alcohol. And that does not sit right with me. But it is kind of one of those things we joke about. Like when you go to college, they call it the freshman 15 because it is known that most freshmen just drink so much when they get to college, they gain like 15, 20 pounds in a short amount of time, and it's all because it's alcohol weight. That wasn't me. I haven't been like binge drinking for 3 months straight. I just have not given my body a break from alcohol, whether that's a glass of wine after work or going out to bingo with friends. Anyways, I'm just feeling like my body really needed it. I guess what I don't know now is what happens next. What do I want to do in November? November's my birthday month. It's also Thanksgiving. You know, do I want to continue another few weeks of sobriety just for fun? Do I want to challenge myself to another month? Like, should I keep this up for the end of the year even? I kind of like the mental toughness, and I don't feel like I've handled a good mental tough challenge in a while. I'm in those ruts all the time, baby. If I'm not checking in with myself, you know, I'm just pointing fingers at other people, and then I turn into a nastier person because they're growing into better people. You're subconsciously bitter, you're jealous, and then it becomes like, woe is me, you know? We're not dealing with that. We're putting ourselves first. We're stepping up. We're taking care of business. Taking care of business. What you say? Taylor lost a weird amount of weight from alcohol. That's so embarrassing.
Getting windy again.
What's that mean?
Smooth as a...
Ooh, so waxy. Gorgeous. Can you tell I got so tragically sunburned from that ski day? Look at them cheeks. We're gonna see how much we regret that in and out in the morning. I don't feel bad literally whatsoever. It was the first time in my life I have been to In-N-Out and I've never finished the french fries. Did I say that correctly? I've never not eaten my entire meal. Tonight, I had to stop myself because my tummy was hurting halfway through the french fries. I had a really good burger. I really liked it. So we'll see how these enzymes help.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
That was Arctic Monkeys.
Spooky weather outside today. I haven't made a journey over here in some time. State of our trampoline. I actually got a text last night. My coworker wasn't feeling well, so I went in and covered for her at 5:30, and my stomach was fine. Believe it or not. Last week at one of my other jobs, I had to tell my boss that I was running late in the morning because I was having such bad stomach problems. I just hate like having to use my stomach as an excuse for tardiness and like being behind in the morning. But I hate that because then my pain is causing her to have a delay in her day, and it's just, so I was pretty nervous when I heard I had to wake up early this morning, but thankfully I was actually okay. So I don't know, it could be because I'm giving my body a little bit of better nutrition right now. I feel like the vitamins are also helping a whole lot, and just like focusing on these gut health foods has probably helped ease any pain, at least like for now, probably not for a long term. Also, I'm really thinking lately so much of this has to do with anxiety, because if I go to bed in a stressed out mood and I'm like making myself just sick to my actual stomach, go figure, I don't know how like my mind would just know that I'm okay in the morning. And that's a thing. Like my roommate even told me her sister used to suffer from that so badly, would wake up throwing up literally just from being anxious. So I know that's real deal. I just kind of feel like in my head I invalidate myself, and I would say like maybe that would be the case for someone else but not for me, you know, like why would that be my problem? I'm probably just like eating something bad, right? Like you never want to think your problem is worse than it is, or like that maybe you need to like actually look within. But I just came home to grab some stuff, and I'm also kind of wanting a snack. Raspberries. And I don't think I ever ended up recording this, but I did try this in studio. Fantastic. So freaking good. And I tried giving it to my boyfriend who hates Greek yogurt, and he said he was actually a fan. Believe it or not, boyfriend approved. Good job, Ratio. So I turn old in 2 days, which I've been thinking about a whole lot. I think I've been putting it off. I've gotten to the point where I stopped planning for my birthday. I am happy if I'm just around friends, but I'm not going to stress about it. I even saw a post last night on TikTok. I think I just dropped a raspberry in my sleeve. Is that possible? I'm not gonna be able to find it, then it's gonna be smush and I'm gonna have raspberry jam in my sleeve. I saw a post on TikTok that said normalize feeling just a bit confused on your birthday. Normalize the fact that every year it kind of makes you think a little bit harder. You know, when you're a kid, you just think, oh my gosh, it's my birthday, I'm so excited. But when you're a bit older, you kind of reflect a bit more on it and what the year has brought you and what next year you hope brings you. So, my goals. Thanks for asking. Wow. I've decided in my 28th year, I need to be learning a few more basic things. I'm thinking maybe one thing a month. And I'm going to start with sewing. Not intense sewing. I'm talking patching my clothes. For example, right here on my sweatshirt, teeny little hole. I should be able to just, let me just pull up my sewing kit. I don't know how to do that. I learned in the 8th grade in home ec. God forbid I remember how to do that. That's when I just don't want to feel like an incompetent adult. Number 2 might be knitting, which I do think is kind of on the similar stream, similar thread modality. I know there's gonna be like 18 comments about me not washing my fruit. I know, disgusting. I know, whatever I say. Had to hear, Malfoy.